Down Racing Report. And now your hosts, Scott Hammer and Ron Miller.
Welcome, race fans, to the Hammer Down Racing Report, show number 417. Too shy of 419.
That's it. Getting close.
It's Thursday, the 5th of March. Scott Hammer, Ron Miller coming at you live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, from the Dominator Race Products studio. Tonight on the show, we are finally hooking up with the 2025 Attica Wayne County champion Kyle Moore, back-to-back champions in the late models at both tracks.
Yeah.
So we'll be speaking to him shortly. Also, we'll be doing the How Many, give away some pizza and an Ottawa Lake bull ring sticker. One of, hold on. Let's.
okay. You're going to do it this way?
There you go. There's the Ottawa Lake bull ring sticker. And if you would like to win one of these guys, a Hammer Down Racer Report window sticker, go ahead and put hashtag DCR in the comments of the Facebook Live or the YouTube Live or Twitch, whichever ones. And we'll do a drawing at the end of the live show here to get that on for you, or to give that away. So you just have to put hashtag DCR in once, just like it is right there on your screen.
Scott, don't forget to lose an hour's sleep this weekend.
Oh, son of a gun. I hate that.
Yeah.
That's going to suck. Oh, well. But on the upside, when you leave here after next week's show, it might still have a little bit of daylight.
That'd be exciting.
Depending on how long we talk to Justin.
Ooh. that could be a challenge.
Yeah, could be. Oakshade Raceway is already gearing up for the 2026 race season with several dates on the schedule, including the Barney Oldfield race featuring the American Late Model Ironman Series, the always popular birthday race. You can stay up to date with race dates, news, and announcements by visiting oakshaderaceway.com. Follow them on social media, and of course, when that schedule does come out, we will have it here for you first on the Hammer Down Racing Report.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have absolutely no indication when that's coming out, but we're getting about that time when the schedule should be popping out there.
Yeah, but Pam, I think Pam told you what the schedule is without telling you what the schedule is.
Without the details, every Saturday night.
Every Saturday
starting
night.
May 2nd, I think it is, that first
Second
Saturday.
or third?
Whatever the first Saturday is in
first
May.
Saturday in May.
There you go. Oakshade Raceway, we're the fastest meet to race. If you're looking for a wedding or event DJ that you can trust, or maybe one that's just good, Magic Moment Entertainment has you covered with decades of experience. Ron Burt delivers smooth planning, professional grade sound and lighting, and an unforgettable experience for your big day. If you mention the Hammer Down Racing Report, you'll save $100 off your reception DJ service. I wonder if Charlie mentioned the show and saved $100.
I don't know.
For that car show he's got coming up.
Maybe.
Or Ron may have been charitable and doing it out of the kindness of his heart for that.
He's that kind of guy.
He is, yes. There are no hidden fees, no mileage charges, unless you're outside the states of Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, or Kentucky. As long as you're within those states, there is no mileage charges. No lighting fees for anybody. Full liability insurance is always included. Give him a call, 419-594-2261, or you can find Magic Moment Entertainment on Facebook under Magic Moment Entertainment or Ohio Sports Blitz. Also got to mention Dominator Race Products, Ron Miller Race Cars, Dippin' Motorsports, and DCR Graphics, also sponsors of tonight's program. Before we get to our guests this week, got a little bit of action to recap from this past weekend. So let's do that.
Racing Roundup.
Only one race going on down in Australia.
Last weekend.
This past weekend, yeah. Lots coming up this week. Last weekend at Albany Speedway, modified South Coast Classic going on there. Saturday night, Luke Jury winning in the Supermods. Tom Payette, your speed car winner, and Noah Bain, I almost said Noah Brain. Noah Bain, winner in the juniors. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Lots of action for those guys. Winter Nationals at Ocala Speedway. Going back to last Thursday night, Hudson O'Neill getting the win there, as well as Saturday on that. I have Friday canceled due to rain, and Friday Hudson O'Neill, but it was Saturday. It was Hudson O'Neill. So Friday night getting canceled. Hudson O'Neill the buns on that sandwich there, getting the Thursday and Saturday night win. Then they moved on to Golden Isles Speedway last night, getting things going for the next few evenings here. Jonathan Davenport getting his first win at Golden Isles in quite some time, I guess.
Yeah, and it was a
and he
fun
led all the entire distance.
It was a fun race to watch, though. And it looked like if it had been another 5 laps, he might not have won that race.
I saw them show some of the highlights. Like I said, I tuned in right when they were doing the Victory Lane interview and saw the race recap, and I saw Huddy making some moves there.
Yeah, Huddy was on a tear. Closed it.
How many more laps do you think he would have needed to get him? How many did they run last night? Was it 40?
Yeah.
So if it was 50, maybe?
Yeah.
All right, then. World of Outlaws, NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series action. The Bike Week Jamboree at Volusia Speedway Park. Sunday, Sheldon Hodenshield getting the win. And then Monday, Anthony Macri, your winner at Volusia. The Firestone Indy Next Series. The Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, getting things going there with Nikita Johnson getting the win on Sunday morning. Then Sunday afternoon at the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg for the NTT IndyCar Series. Alex Palou, your winner. And I think he made some comments about not being super happy about the NASCAR stuff being there with
because they're so much faster than the NASCAR cars. It's not a fair comparison. Okay.
What, was he feeling sorry for the NASCAR car? I don't.
He just didn't seem to think it was a good match.
That's kind of what I thought I read there. So, speaking of NASCAR, the Craftsman Truck Series also on the streets there at St. Petersburg for the Only Bulls Green Flag 150. Lane Riggs picking up the win in that one. I did actually catch that race on Saturday. That was it was pretty entertaining. Crap, I forget who it was. One of the Thor Sport guys. Was it Chandler Smith? Maybe. Running for them?
I think it was the 88 car that Matt Crafton used to drive.
Yeah, he got the lead and then overdrove one of the corners with a handful of laps left and lost it. Then I think he fell back to like 6, came back and started closing in on the lead there on Lane Riggs right there at the end. Ended up finishing second. So it's pretty interesting. O'Reilly Series action at the Circuit of the Americas for the Focused Health 250 on Saturday. No surprise, Shane Van Gisbergen getting the win there. Yeah. And then the Cup Series on Sunday, also at Circuit of the Americas at the Duramax Grand Prix. Because NASCAR fixed it, Tyler Reddick was your winner. Predetermined.
There's a lot of people that think it was planned, Scott.
I know. I hopefully those people watch Kenny Wallace's response about that. So, yeah. And he becomes the first driver to win the first 3 races of a season in the Cup season. Cup Series, yeah. And he held off Shane Van Gisbergen for a road course win.
And kind of drove away from Van Gisbergen.
That's true, yeah. So that's pretty impressive. So Tyler, he's on a tear this year.
He is.
And with the new, well, not new, but the reformatted points system for this year, going back, not doing the playoff thing, he's positioning himself pretty well for a championship run. Well, I guess you can't do any better for the first 3 races.
Well, and he got some stage points too, so yeah, he's doing well.
Yeah. Arca Menard Series in action tonight over at Phoenix. I believe Dave said there was about 92 laps remaining about 10 minutes ago. So as soon as that wraps up, we'll get the winner reported to you. Do you need car parts, repairs, or full-on build? Whether it's a race car, classic cruiser, or just a broken bolt that won't budge, Rheinbiller Race Cars in Lambertville, Michigan has the tools, talent, and experience to get you back on track. Over 200 years of experience, give or take just a few. Ron's crew can handle it all. Bodywork, transmission, chassis repair.
We repair
custom builds.
We repair unfixable transmissions. Stuff
that is not from me. I have not given you an unfixable
stuff
transmission.
That people throw away, we can fix.
All right. I don't think you could have fixed my old car.
Given enough money, it would have been a challenge.
If you're looking for a St. Patrick's Day gift for the racer or car enthusiast in your life, consider Ron Miller Race Car gift certificates. Give Ron a call, 734-856-7223, and see why racers and car lovers alike trust Ron Miller Race Cars, driven by experience, built for performance. And turn heads with wraps and decals from DCR Graphics. Full wraps start at just $425. They can even put them on for you. Schedule installations for just a small additional charge. DCR also offers crew gear, T-shirts, hoodies, flags, and hats. DCR Graphics makes sure your whole team looks sharp at the track. Don't forget to grab your Hammer Down Racing Report sticker for $5. Slap it on your car, take a picture, and tag the Hammer Down Racing Report or send it to us somehow. Somehow make us see it. And you'll be part of the Hammer Down Army. We'll report on your finish each and every week as long as you submit that each week. So there's a little work involved there, too, but extra publicity for you. Call 419-308-9523 to place your order today. DCR Graphics, where speed meets style. You can also check out their website, dcrgraphics.com. So, there you have it. Coming up shortly, we have Mr. Kyle Moore will be joining us, and we got a couple minutes to kill before we get to him. How about we bust out some news here so we can not have to worry about that a little later?
Yeah, why not?
I don't really have that much as far as news, so let's do it.
Latest racing news.
So I wasn't familiar with John Doerr, the former operator of Butler Motor Speedway. Did you
John
know him?
or Joe?
Joe, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Joe. Yeah, I can't.
I didn't know John, but
did you know Joe?
yes, I did.
He passed away this past Friday, so almost a week ago.
I missed that.
Yeah. When did he operate it? Approximately
10, 12 years ago, I believe.
Oh, that recent. I didn't realize it was that recent. Okay. Despite not raising 2026 ticket prices, Eldora Speedway is increasing purses. More than $140,000 has been added to the Saturday night purses across the Dirt Late Model Dream, the King's Royal, World 100. It's highlighted by the World 100 joining the six-figure club. The Saturday night finale now pays $100,000 to win. Total driver payout across the 2026 Eldora schedule will exceed $3 million. Full purse breakdowns and other event details will be posted with entry forms later this spring. AJ Allmendinger exited his car after the Cup Series race this past Sunday and was placed on a stretcher before being carted away. Allmendinger's cooling suit malfunctioned, and he wasn't sure he would be able to finish. He did, however, and then he collapsed
pretty much used him up.
Yeah. About 30 minutes later, NASCAR stated A.J. Allmendinger had been evaluated and released from the infield care center. Apparently those cooling suits, from what I keep hearing, is when they work, they're good. They're just like there's a little air conditioner, cools the liquid. The liquid runs through all these tubes in your shirt.
Air passes over it and then cools it down. And
comes back out. The hot air the hot water comes out, goes through the cooler, and cycle continues. But when it stops working, the hot water goes through the thing and continues to get hotter, and it's just boiling water that's circulating in your... They ought to make like some kind of emergency release to let the water out, maybe. I guess then you're going to sit in a puddle of hot water. But it should drain through your seat or something. I don't know. It seems like there'd be some kind of...
That could be exciting for the car behind you.
But it seems like there should be some solution for that. It seems to be too much of a common problem that there's not something that can be done. I mean, it's different than, okay, your air conditioning stopped working, it's hot now, but you actually are getting hotter because the cooling suit doesn't work. I
don't know.
Okay.
I've never even used a helmet blower, so I like hot nights.
You're old school.
I like hot nights, that's all.
Hendrick Motorsports announced Alex Bowman will not compete in this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series race at Phoenix, saying Bowman has been diagnosed with vertigo. Anthony Alfredo will substitute in his car this weekend. And finally, Garrett Mitchell, otherwise known as Cletus McFarlane.
Yeah.
He is, he announced just yesterday, he's officially a Richard Childress Racing driver for the NASCAR O'Reilly Series for a part-time 3-race deal, which could expand, I guess.
Oh, yeah, this is a let's see how you do, boy.
Right now, the 3 races, it looks like he's going to be competing in Rockingham, which is cool, Talladega, and Daytona.
That'll be a challenge.
Well, he's done Daytona before.
Right.
And he was in the truck and the ARCA. So I think he did Talladega with the ARCA guys last year, too. So get a chance to see what he can do with some good cars, I guess, in the O'Reilly series. So good for him. And that is all of the racing news I have for you this week. So got through all that fun stuff, and it looks like we have Kyle Moore standing by. So let's bring him in. First, let's get rid of this. There we go. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? Can you hear us?
Hey.
We can see.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can't hear you guys.
Oh, no.
Well, we can hear you.
Check your mute button.
Still nothing? Can you hear me now? I feel like the Verizon guy.
Ooh, I hear a click, click.
Can you hear us now? Well, we can always call. We'll do the call thing. That's why we always have the call as a backup. Let me... This is how the bacon gets made and will not be in the non-live version.
Oh, I think he just rebooted, Scott.
Okay, well, we're still trying to call anyways.
Yo.
Hey, can you hear us now?
I hear you on the phone. 1 second. Let me see. I'm gonna log back in.
Okay. Are you logging in from your phone? Because maybe we should hang up the phone then.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll hang up and I'll see if I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
You gotta love the modern technology stuff.
It drives you crazy, Scott.
And this is StreamYard. This is the good stuff too. So we'll see if this works. Let's bring him back on. All right. Can you hear us now?
Yep, I hear you.
All right.
Oh, wait.
We can hear and see. Perfect. Kyle Moore, finally getting to connect with you. Congratulations. First, want to talk about last year. You had quite a year last year. Again, back-to-back championships in the late models at Attica, Wayne County. You also got the modified championship there at Wayne County. And I didn't realize this until I started doing some prep before the show tonight, that you also got the 2025 Dirt Car Late Model North Region Championship. So that's quite a good year. I mean, how would you grade yourself?
I mean, that's definitely a good year. Looking back, you always remember the ones that you lose. So I would say it's a B plus. There's definitely room to be better, but most people would kill for a year like that. So
watch some of your races. I wouldn't go any lower than an A minus.
Well, and this last year, you was first time racing at the Dome in St. Louis in December, and actually I was down there for the first time watching in the crowd. What were your impressions of that? I mean, that's a pretty big event.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like just to be there, and even if you're not racing, just being there and seeing. I just talked about that today, and like it's really something you got to go witness to just believe what's going on out there. And you got, I don't know how much. It's a lot underneath the roof. Like the track is just a small part of that whole deal, and you got to walk a couple country mile to get to the track. And it's all indoor. It's pretty wild.
And you got to drive from the pits out on the street and then fuel up out there and then come back in. The track seemed to be kind of challenging for a lot of drivers, ripping off fuel tanks, ripping off the rear ends. Did you have any spoilers or quarter panels you had to replace?
Yeah, I think the last night there we had a little bit of spoiler damage, but nothing major. We try to prepare for that before we went. We cut it into. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people like Rusty's and everybody's. We tried to make it where we didn't have to work on it because out there spoiler probably really don't matter that much.
But you had fun, and I'm assuming that you'd be willing to come back in 2020 or this year, I guess.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll definitely be back. I mean, as long as they let us come back, we get the invite or whatever. And, yeah, that's to be a part of that deal. It's pretty wild.
How did you? Where'd you end up finishing in that whole alphabet soup of?
I think it was sixth or seventh in one of the non-qualifiers races. Well, one, I don't know. It's kind of weird how they do it. You got it's pretty much heat races, but you got transfer out of heat to even be into B. I think we got seventh. I think we missed it by like a spot or two to go to the B main.
Very nice. I'm assuming you learned some stuff for December of this year. If you do go back, what anything you would do different as far as how you drive that little track?
I don't know. It's definitely little, and I was in one of our good buddies' cars. I wasn't actually in my car, so if I go back next time, it'd definitely be something I'm more familiar with or my own, and give it a real shot.
Okay.
Man,
I'd love to.
You go out there and you just don't know. You just don't know what adjustments to make, when to make them. It's a, when you know your own car and maybe what you're feeling, what you would do to fix that. It's you're out there on the track that you've never been on, and then a different car. It's kind of tricky, but I'm definitely thankful for the opportunity. It was awesome, and yeah, I would love to go back.
And it sounds like Cody they have to rebuild that track every year, so it's not always exactly the same. So maybe some of the stuff you learned this past December won't translate for how they build it this December.
Yeah, even though, I mean, you can just walk. Like when we got there, I forget what day it was. I think we checked in on Wednesday, and we went around there and walked, and you could just see each corner is banked different. Even though it's that small, and it's still, there's definitely difference in each corner and the banking.
Nice. So let's talk about your championships. So you got back-to-back championships at Attica. You broke Devin Shields' 4 consecutive championships back with your 2024 championship there. How much does that championship there at Attica mean to you? With the level of competition there and 5 wins this season.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's awesome. From going there, to never win a race there, and then win a championship and races, and it means a lot. Like I said, them boys are tough up there, and it definitely ranks up there.
Well, and Rusty Schlenk ripped off 6 wins in a row at the beginning of the season. Did you think you even had a chance at the championship at that point? Did you know he wasn't going to be running full time out there? And I'm not saying that he's better than you, because you did beat him head to head a few times too. So, and I know you guys kind of got a friendly little rivalry there too.
Yeah, Rusty, I don't know, just mutual respect there, and he's tough. Like, anytime he has a track, you got your hands full with him, and yeah, he was on a roll there for a while, and it just, a lot of stuff plays in. I had a little motor in, had a couple things messed up on the car. Even though you think you got everything back to where you had it, it doesn't mean you got it there. And yeah, one time I didn't know if we could take him down. I was like, holy crap, he's unbeatable.
Did you throw a bunch of different bunch of changes at the car early in the season just for Attica?
No, believe it or not, I ended up I went back there, same thing I ran the year before, and I put all a new front end on, and just because it's new doesn't mean it's better, so I ended up the first night Wayne County opened, I come back and I'm like, I got a different shock. I thought my shock was messed up, and I'm like, it still ain't right. And so I was like, we're bolting this old front end back on for Wayne County, and it fixed our problems. And we found out exactly what was wrong just after taking everything apart and stuff. But all it takes is overlooking one or two things, and you'd be chasing him for a while.
Well, are you going to be ready for the opener next week at Attica if it happens?
Oh yeah, we'll be ready. Okay. One thing I'm waiting on, Ty sent me a mid plate, and I just got to put the motor down in it, and we're ready to rock pretty much.
I just got a text from Justin just before we came on. He says it's not looking good for next week, but fingers crossed on it.
Yeah. I seen the weather, so I wasn't in really no big hurry.
So you got the 2 championships at Wayne County. You got the back-to-back in the late model, and then you won the modified championship back in 2021 as well. I didn't realize that. Do you run the mod anywhere else other than Wayne County?
Yeah, we take the Hilltop like whenever when we don't go to Attica, and I'll go to Hilltop and race the late model. We'll take the mod there and run it, and I think we took it to Muskingum once, and I think that's it.
Okay. Do you feel like you? I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but maybe a little greedy that you took 2 of the 4 championships there at Wayne County this year.
No, I never feel greedy about winning or taking championships. You ain't enough.
Is that the first time you had 2 championships in 2 different classes at one track then?
No, I think we did it in 21 there at the street stock and the modified.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure 21. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's it. It might have been 22 too. I don't really remember, but.
Okay.
What are your thoughts? Some of the guys that run both late model and modified feel that the modified is actually harder to drive than the late model.
Oh yeah, late model or the modified is definitely harder to wheel that modified than it is this late model. They're harder in different ways. Like modified is, I feel like you can't be that aggressive with it, and you just gotta, let us do a thing. And late model, especially Attica, it's just been so hammered down here lately that, biggest motor and keep as much speed up as possible and just on the hammer. So that they're both hard in different ways.
I would guess the smaller tires on the modified would make things a little more difficult,
I would think,
too.
yeah.
But I've never run a late model other than that one time I practiced 20 years ago in yours for 2 laps. But you had made a Facebook post on your Kyle Moore Racing after the championship night at Wayne County about another driver intentionally trying to wreck you. Can you elaborate on any of that? Has there been anything done as far as to combat this driver's conduct?
I ain't talking about it. Yeah, it's just one of them deals that we're all racing hard and if you've ever raced, when somebody does something on purpose, and when it's an accident. And we all know, we all seen it, and it is what it is. He didn't get me. I'm more mad at the other people that got tangled up with it and didn't stick up for their own selves. He didn't get me, and he tore a lot of good stuff up. And and as people that got caught up in it, we're all racing on, everything we can get our hands on as far as money. And, I know Markham and Gentry and them guys, I feel they're just like me. We're very low budget people. And, you get some out there just tearing stuff up and it's an outsider comes in 2-3 times a year and literally destroyed 3 cars over there at night. And, just kind of makes me mad I get more mad at them guys for not sticking up for themselves because he didn't tear me up. I still went on to win the race, but some point in time, you got to stand up for yourself, regardless of if your buddies or if you, whatever it is. Like, I think the first time it's happened. And then, so I just made me a little video and I made that song, that Big Blue song. And he, believe it or not, he ended up going getting a restraining order over that song, and said I'd done a bunch of stuff, and it was just all lies, and luckily, well, I'll just tell the whole story. He went and got a restraining order that week, and I didn't know it. I roll in Attica, and Justin rolls down. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Brennan's up there. He's saying he's got a restraining order." He's like, until it's served to you by a sheriff, it ain't no good to me. And I'm like, well, I don't know if he does or not. But so that week, they ended up serving me with it. And that was why I went to I-55. I couldn't go to my Muskegon race. That's why I had to go away over there and race. And, it just luckily Borez, the very next week, that's Ironman night with the restraining order. And then next week, luckily, I would say Justin more or less went out on a limb for me. And, it's simple. It's either me or him. And I'm not the one making the track's pick. He went and got a restraining order. And if he showed up, no matter where I was, I had to leave. If I was at the grocery store, like, it doesn't matter who's there first or what happens. It was the biggest chicken shit thing I've ever seen in my life. And for some of these tracks to allow him to do that, so I could say, hey, Rusty Schlenk, threatened me to this and that. I can go get a restraining order. And then you're supposed to go to a hearing within like 4 to 7 days. Well, they had the hearing pushed back like 45 days after that. It was October 8th. And all this stuff went down on August 28th or something. So it was like 40 days that his lawyer got the courts pushed hearing back. So I can't do nothing. Like, I couldn't do nothing. And can't talk about it, couldn't post about it, couldn't tell nobody about it, just keep your mouth shut and roll on. And that's definitely a chicken shit move, but a couple of the tracks seen through it. Attica's one of them. Wayne County's one of them. Hilltop kicked him out. So there was a couple of them that, it is what it is. The ones that matter seemed to do it though, and the ones that didn't. So then October 8th, we was supposed to go to court. I go out and spend $3,000 on a lawyer to fight this deal. Sure enough, October 7th, he calls his lawyer, says, "Hey, I'm not going to court tomorrow. Drop it." So I spent all this money on a lawyer. Oh yeah. So I spent all this money on a lawyer. Nothing I can do about it. They just drop it. I'm like, so I called out and I'm like, what if he does it again? And they're like, well, we'll probably let him do it so many times. Like, but if he does it again, like, you can just keep, they said you can just keep filing restraining order after restraining order after restraining order and keep doing this and playing games. And I feel every track should take notice to it. And if you got a restraining order on somebody, just don't come. Pretty simple.
I had no idea about that.
You're not here.
I did when you mentioned that song thing. I do remember seeing that post. That was the end of last year.
Yep. Yeah, that was right there. It just.
Is it still on there?
Oh yeah. I've never used it.
Kyle Moore Racing on Facebook.
No, it's on my personal page.
On your okay.
It's
Kyle,
you don't. How many times he wrecked? I mean, you just go on YouTube and type in Hilltop Midway, Wayne County. If he's there, he's wrecking. That's just all they are. Hell, he went to that week. He went to Eldora, crashed Josh Rice. Like, they're messaging me like, "Get this dude clown back in your area," and I'm like, "Hell no, keep him with you guys." I mean, I just tell the way it is, and we really, I personally. I ain't even talked to him. He said I come out threatening him and stuff. And like, Wayne County's got cameras and stuff. They know what he said was a lie. And like, I had all this evidence. I'm going to go there and prove it in front of the judge, make this dude look like a liar. He was a liar. And he said I come out to the parking lot, threatened him and this and that. I threatened him at the pay window. I don't even go get my money, So I raced modified. It was weird. The whole night was weird. I believe you come here every intention on wrecking me. Like the way he parked his hauler, a lot of weird stuff. They told him pull in the pits. He went pull in the pits. Went and pulled the hauler in the pits. Turns the hauler around. He's faced it out the pits there. Like usually you pull up, you just park there, unload. He's got his hauler turned around. Brought his old car. There's a lot of weird stuff, and everybody knows, but just nobody say nothing. I don't know why.
That's crazy. Was this the same guy? I know last time we talked to you was 2004, and I think it was shortly after. Was it Hilltop? I think you won a race, and then he had a little confrontation after the race.
Yeah, like that whole race. He waited up for me like 3 times trying to wreck me. And I was, I'm going down there and I see him coming. Ain't nothing I can do about it. And I'm throwing my arm out doing like, I need a yellow or something. Everybody sees what's going to happen. I see it. I'm in the car. And, just long story short, dude's a clown. Should be kicked out of local racing forever. And any track that lets a guy file a restraining order on a guy. And, could have barely easily cost, if Justin Luck's guy doesn't do the right move, cost me a championship. I don't win an Ironman race up there. Just a lot of shit goes down. And I hope these tracks really take notice of what happened. It messed my life up there for a while. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't go. If he rolls in, I got to leave. Just that simple.
Yeah,
I'm sure
crazy.
the judge didn't know that by October 8th, most of the racing that you're going to do is over anyway.
Yep. No, the judge didn't know that. And so I get a lawyer, and, we're down there trying to get this thing expedited hearing. They deny it. Bam. And just a lot of stuff. Like, he's got some pull down there. Or, well, he's been in the court system enough. They know him by name anyway. But I don't know. I don't know how a guy can do that. It's pretty wild. Over just made up stuff. Like, honestly, like zero proof of anything. Even if I did say something, he has zero proof. But I haven't talked to him since since on the track at night. I pulled up. I'm like, you're an idiot. He just tore a bunch of cars up. And this was the last time I talked to him. He said,
when do you anticipate this season where you may encounter him for the first time this season?
I don't know. I don't know. I say probably Attica. He'll probably be Attica, I imagine. And it all depends on what tracks do. If tracks wants to let us beat it out, I'll beat it out with him. I got no, If
this could drum up some ratings and fill some seats there.
If he wants to fight, we'll get it on. If he wants to wreck cars, we can do it. Or if he just wants to race like I want to, we can do that too. I'd rather race. Like, I really don't want to fight, but it's going to get solved one way or another. He ain't getting by with it again. Like, he's not wrecking me and getting by with it. So when they let it happen, and just whatever happens, they've let it go on for 2 or 3 times. And I just can't believe. I'll promise you, if this was me or Rusty Schlenk wrecking guys like this, our asses is tossed, period.
Do you think it has anything to do with trying to keep car counts up, or they don't want to necessarily turn anyone away? Which kind of goes against the whole restraining order where you don't have a choice at that point.
Yeah, so he could easily, anytime he wanted to, like, that's why I told Marines, I'm like, I'm not the one making you guys pick who comes there and races. It's him. It's simple. If I'm not allowed to go race, he shouldn't be allowed to go race. There's nothing more I love than smacking Big Blue around on the track and beating him, passing him. I smile ear to ear. I don't want to wreck him. I don't want to, I don't want to fight him. I just love beating him. And he can't take it. He rolls in there with the unlimited budget, big hauler sweet. I gave him props. Obviously unlimited money, and he lets some. I get it, some low budget guy smacking you around every night. You probably get tired of it too.
Let's move on. This is entertaining, but you've had some success at not just Attica and Wayne County this past season. You've had success at other places. What has made you so competitive at all these tracks last year?
Obviously, just I ran late models before, and I just never had to. I would always blow a motor, or halfway through, or quarter way in the season, have to sit out a couple weeks or a month or two, and get the motor back going. And I think just having the same car and able to actually build a notebook and come back next year and just knowing the car and knowing what I want, and I think that's why I've been so tough the last couple of years. The car is obviously great, no doubt. Ty hooked me up with this Longhorn, and it's been badass from day one.
So what do you got on the schedule for this year? Do you have plans all set for 2026?
Yeah, I don't know. I seen Attica just come out with some wild deal. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to run it back at Attica, try it again, or if we. I definitely got some stuff that I want to go do. Like I want to go to Outdoor at least once, and I really want to go to the Dream. That's what I want to go to. But I'm definitely going to go to Outdoor at least once on one of them races. And
what about Mansfield with that track opening up?
Oh yeah, it's 5 minutes from here, so yeah. I go there and Wayne County's on Thursday. Then Mansfield's them 2 days there on Friday and Saturday. I like to go to Lima. I see I'm gonna have to pick, if I run Attica, if I would run Attica for points, I'd have to pick either Lima or Attica that night. Millstream. I like going all around places, but Attica starts so much earlier than everybody else. You get up there and you get tied up in the points, and you can go over here and maybe win $5,000 on a race, or you can stay here, race for points, and maybe win 5. So I don't know. It's double-edged sword. It's. I love all them tracks. I love Muskingum. I love Wayne County. Millstream has been one of my favorites. Lima's been badass every time I've been there. I love them all. I wish I could race them. They just need to race 7 days a week. Fix it. Race Monday through Sunday, and we'll be there.
You could be running the modified again this year too.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Primarily Wayne County, Hilltop.
Yeah, Wayne County. Yep. Okay. Just because that's mainly where I go on Saturdays, and but I'm sure we'll be at Hilltop quite a bit too. It kind of all just depends on, I don't know, what makes sense at that time.
Well, and you just unveiled your wrap for this year, I believe, last week?
Yeah, Saturday, yep.
That looks, I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't.
It looks pretty sharp. Yeah. People can see that Kyle Moore Racing on Facebook.
Yeah, or they can see here. Can I flip this camera around?
Well, you could turn, you're on your phone?
Yep.
You can just turn the phone.
Or that too.
There you go. I saw a nose of a car.
Yep. There we go. Well, hell, it's still backwards. That's what I was trying not to do.
It doesn't look backwards.
I
don't think so.
It was on my end backwards. Let me look.
Oh, we're all good here.
Oh, maybe it is a little backwards. No.
Look, on my end, it looks goofy. It ain't backwards? All right.
No, it looks, no, I think that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my end, it's showing this thing wigged out.
Yeah, there's a setting on your camera where it shows mirrored. Yeah, I can read Kepling and everything on there. Yeah. So yeah, it's right. Longhorn on the back. See, it's a pretty sharp looking car.
It is. And it's not black, Scott. Everybody's got black race cars these days.
Yeah. I told Brad, I was like, man, I'm tired of black. It's nice because it's so easy to keep clean, and if you get a tire mark or something, it's easy to keep. There's modified.
Oh yeah.
So how long do you think you can keep any tire marks off of that car?
Depends on how long I stay with the Big Blue. No. It sucks because first night it's always in your mind like, man, I want to scratch this thing up, but you just got to that out the wind, and takes putting a tire mark on the first night. I mean, it is what it is.
Once you get that first donut, it's all downhill from
once
there.
You get the first donut, it's on. Yep.
What sponsors you got on board for both of your cars this season?
Pretty much everything same as last year. We picked up the 803 company this year, and of course Ty for everything he's done for me, and oh man, just Fat Belly's Barbecue 803 company, the Wilson Family Realty, Kaufman Corvette, Coshocton Trucking. He's the guy that let me take his car to the Dome, Coshocton Trucking guy, Vic Hottinger. And Noonan Industries back, R&L Bond, Joyride, Henthorn, Dynamic Drivelines. Billy Giuliani helps me out quite a bit. Kepler Flooring, Tyler Evans, Transport. Need anything hauled, you know who to call. Arizona Sports Shirts, actually, they come on this year too and help me out quite a bit. And the Glass House and my brother Platinum Designs and Mackenzie Concrete. At Spitlick Towing, Shortstop. I just come from there. I was down there. Well, I was going to wrap Jimmy's car, and we messed his wrap up, so I got to go back down and redo it. But the Shortstop, and man, it takes them all. Malka for building a badass engine, and my buddy Ben Nading, Midwest Paint. But you know how it is. It takes them all to do it, and every one of them being the same as the other one. It takes them all.
You got any merch available?
Yeah, actually, I'm loaded right now. I finally got me some shirts in stock, and I didn't get any last year, and everybody's always wanting a shirt or wanting this and that. And I was going to do it, and next thing you know, you get busy during the week, and Friday comes, like, damn, I didn't order no shirts. And so I got shirts and stuff, and I got me a little van. I think we're going to have a little pop-up tent deal, and
so is there any way for
what's that?
I was gonna say, is any way for people to get the merch ahead of time, or just at the races?
Oh yeah, you can Facebook us. We'll ship it to you. However, yeah, you can definitely get it early.
Very cool. Well, Kyle Moore, great catching up with you. Did not know anything about that restraining order. Very interesting story there with that. It's very enlightening.
I didn't even know that they could get a restraining order for something that's basically a contact sport.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not designed that way, but...
Trust me, I've done a lot of... I felt like a lawyer there for a while, Googling this and Googling that and trying to get around this. And next thing you know, you think you got around this, and he gets you some other way. And, having races approved, and the judge did approve me to go to Skyline there in the year, but and I was approved to go to Muskingum's last race there in the year, but you just don't get that stuff done right now. It's a process,
and it doesn't come free, does it?
No, I got a lot of money wrapped up in that Big Blue song.
I have an idea for you, an entrepreneur idea. Since you've gone through this, you can be a consultant should someone else have a similar experience. Charge some consulting.
Oh yeah, I can definitely lead you in the right direction, and I got a pretty good lawyer that knows what he's doing. But they have some. He got me. I give him to him. He got me, but it is what it is, and I don't even care. Like it ain't no big deal to me no more. I just hope these track owners ain't idiots and take in and realize what exactly, I could go make anything up. I say, hey, Rusty Schlenk or Devin Shields or Ryan Missler done this or done that, and they boom, restraining order. It ain't a question. And it's called an ex parte restraining order. And bam, this gets approved right now, and you go to court and fight it. It's a messed up deal, but I guess ain't nothing you can do about it.
And it puts the tracks in a bad position there where they have to choose one or the other, become kind of a judge themselves with the whole matter.
Yeah, and that's what that was my whole thing. Is I felt like the Moranas down at Muskingum, they held if somebody could have had him do the right thing and drop it, like I talked to Tristan that week, and I'm like, you guys, you guys hold the keys to this deal if it gets dropped or not. Muskingum, he would have dropped it to go to. If they told him he ain't coming, he would have dropped it to go to Muskingum. So, but they said they was going to go by whatever court said, and we was both welcome. If one of us had to leave, then I would have just had to leave. But I was like, well, ain't no point in even going.
And that could be a tactic used for nefarious reasons. If you're in a championship battle with somebody, I'm going to get a restraining order against Kyle Moore, and then I'm going to win the championship.
Oh yeah, it's a messed up deal. Like he tried to do it there at the Ironman night at Attica, and he told the cops that he told the sheriff up there that he was scared for his life, and they told him if he was that scared, load up and leave. And so it didn't work out for him, but he almost got me. Like, and believe it or not, I tried to get a hold of him. It's Thursday night, Friday morning for the Ironman race, and I was like, you know what? We'll just knock it off. We'll stop all the bullshit and let's go race. But that's a full-scale war. Like, however he wants to do it, we can do it. And if it's lawyers or if it's racing or if it's fighting or if it's wrecking, it don't matter. Like, it does not matter. And yeah, it is what it is.
If I don't know, instead of lawyering up, maybe you should have just paid somebody a couple $100 to dump him.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, you could. I don't know. That's just a
somebody that's out there racing for start money. A couple $100 would probably look good.
I got a couple buddies in the bag that.
Yeah.
Now, if he were to reach out to you and maybe try and bury the hatchet, would you be open to that, or it's beyond that point at this point?
Yeah, it's beyond that point. It's either line up, race me clean, or whatever. Like, he wrecks me, he destroys my shit. I'll be back next week. But it is what it is. No hatchet. The hatchet's out, and we're swinging it.
I like that. That's a quote right there. Yeah. Kyle Moore, on that, we got to wrap things up. We appreciate the time.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for letting me come on here, and it's an awesome deal you guys got going.
Yeah, thanks, great. Hope you have a great season this year, and tonight's show was very entertaining. Thank you.
Probably one of the most entertaining ones I've been on, at least.
Yeah, buddy.
And hopefully we get to see you at Attica if the weather holds out next weekend.
Yeah, for sure. If the weather holds out, we'll be there.
All right. We'll see you, man.
So Justin needs to get out there and start track packing.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
Thanks, Kyle.
We'll see you, Kyle.
See you guys.
There you go. Kyle Moore. The back-to-back at Attica, back-to-back at Wayne County. Late model champion, modified champion at Wayne County, and the North Region.
And it looks like he might be stepping out of his comfort zone a little bit this year. That's very good.
Yeah, spreading his wings there. That's that's the first time I've ever heard anything like that before. For you too, and you've been around this sport a little bit longer than I have.
I didn't
by a couple of years.
I had no idea that was even a thing.
Well, there you go. There's something you can put in your back pocket. Hopefully not, though. Dipman Motorsports delivers the performance race parts, the performance parts racers need when they need them. From the shop to the racetrack, they keep you moving with everything from complete motors, carburetors, race-ready cars, dirt trucks. Backed by expert advice and proven high-quality components, Dipman Motorsports helps keep you competitive and chasing wins. Don't wait until race day to find the right parts or your next motor. Call 419-283-8580 or visit dipmanmotorsports.com. Dipman Motorsports, your trackside advantage. And we'll skip that and move right to our This Week in Motorsports history. Before we get to that, though, I want to remind everybody one more time here before we get to the end of the show. If you want to register to win one of these Hammer Down Race Report window stickers, courtesy of DCR Graphics. Hashtag DCR in the comments of the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or Twitch. All the things we're live on. If we're live and you're watching us, if it's Saturday night if it's Thursday night shortly before 8 o'clock, put in hashtag DCR in the comments, and we'll do that drawing here coming up shortly. It looks like only a few entries so far, so you have a good shot at your percentages of winning that are pretty high. This week in motorsports history from the Hammer Down File Vault. This week, actually today, Dale Earnhardt Jr. won his very first Cup Series race, which was at Texas Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
Back in 2000, 26 years ago.
Ooh.
2005.
Really? 26 years.
Is that right? 20, yeah.
Wow.
I did my math right.
Yeah, no, you did that.
On March 6th, 2005, Carl Edwards won his first race. That was at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and it introduced us to his signature backflip, which I do miss.
And that was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. And finally, on March 9th, 2013, Brad Sweet gets the win at the dirt track at Las Vegas, one of his early season victories that came during his rise to national prominence. And that is your week in motorsports history.
That's pretty interesting, Scott.
Is it? More interesting than getting a restraining order?
No, that was cool.
Okay. It wasn't cool if it was you, you were Kyle.
I'm filing that one away.
Okay. Whether it's a late model, modified, or street stock, every body part counts. That's why you should choose Dominator Race Products, the go-to source for hood scoops, roofs, wheel covers, nose and tail components, body fasteners, and more, all engineered tough for the track. Order online anytime at DominatorRaceProducts.com or visit your local reputable race shop, or call them, whatever, like Ron Miller Race Cars. You can also order direct from Dominator Race Products by calling 419-923-6970. For quality parts that keep you dominating the racing field, trust Dominator Race Products. No Hammer Down hotline this week.
Oh.
I know, it's very disappointing. Very.
419-318-3081.
If you want to call or text anytime, day or night, something on your mind you want to share, just call or text, and we'll bring it up on the next show. And if it goes silent for too long, we're going to kill it. Never can see.
They won't let us.
No, they don't. Let's do how many and give away some pizza from the pizza place formerly known as Big D's Pizza. Should we do that?
Sounds good to me.
How many?
So last week's how many was how many drivers would finish on the lead lap of the Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, the IndyCar race.
Right.
That number turned out to be 19.
Yes, it was.
Do you know what number you picked, Ron?
19?
Yes.
Woo, baby!
I was a little more pessimistic. I went with 18, so congratulations. You broke my streak. You get to pick first tonight. Yeah. Our listener winner, we had a tie. We had Dean Henry picked 18. And
he was a loser just like you.
David Keegan picked 20. So
he was optimistic.
Yes. So we're going to spin the pizza place formerly known as Big D's Pizza Wheel. That's a mouthful and weird to say, but it's this one. So we're going to determine who's going to win that. So Dave and Dean have a 50-50 shot. So here we go. For the pizza, the sticker for the Ottawa Lake Bull Ring, it's going to be close. I think it's going to David Keegan.
Yeah, congratulations, David.
Congratulations, David Keegan. You have 30 days to claim your large 2-item pizza from the pizza place formerly known as Big D's out there in Clyde, 808 North Main Street in Clyde, to be exact. Give them a call, 419-547-1444. And you're going to get that Ottawa Lake Bull Ring sticker, courtesy of the Ottawa Lake
from his
Bull Ring.
former driver.
Oh, really? I did not realize that. You have 30 days to pick that up from Ron Miller Race Cars. Here's a little Post-it note for you there. So congratulations, David Keegan there. Don't forget, we still have that sticker, the Hammer Down Race Report sticker, to give away here in just a couple moments. Before we do that, we have to do next week's How Many. So for a chance to win another large 2-item pizza and the sticker out of Woodlake
right.
Boring. How many World of Outlaws will be in competition Saturday night at the Black Ice Brawl at Magnolia Speedway? That's the World of Outlaw NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series event. That's coming up there.
On Saturday.
Saturday, March 7th, yes. How many will... It's just simple how many. It's how many began. Is how many cars are going to be there.
At the Mag.
Yes. Yeah, and yes, you have to pick
trying
first,
to run through the weather map in my brain.
Where is that? That's in that right here, Columbus, Mississippi. So that's pretty far south. If you want a chance to win that pizza and sticker, put your guess in the
rain
comments.
that we are getting here in the Midwest started
north
down
of-
there. Started down there.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, put your guess. Just put a number in the comments of the Facebook Live, YouTube Live, or the Spotify. Once it's uploaded there, you can just put your comments in there, and that counts as well. Whoever is closest will win the pizza and the sticker. And if we have a tie, we'll spin the formerly Big D's pizza wheel.
I'm going with 28, Scott.
28? You're waiting for a few people to guess there to kind of help you?
No.
28, you said. I'm going to go 29. I'm going to be more optimistic.
I was hoping you did that because I have a hunch it's going to rain.
I don't think it's going to rain. I think we're okay.
Okay.
Not that I've seen a forecast for Columbus, Mississippi recently, but we'll give you until
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock on Saturday.
Right.
That's probably good. 4 o'clock Saturday to get your guess in to count for a chance to win that pizza from the pizza place formerly known as Big D's Pizza. Let's check out our race menu for this weekend, and then we'll give away that Hammer Down Racing Report sticker.
This weekend's racing menu.
So, as we mentioned at the top of the show, quite a few events going on in Australia this week. Weekend and beyond, I should say. Perth Motorplex has a lot going on. Friday night's the Western Australia late model title. Night number 1 featuring late models, LS1 sprint cars, and wingless sprints. Night number 2 on Saturday, which is also the Bella Modular Silver Cup. That's going to feature late model sprint cars and speed cars. And then they're back in action Wednesday with the Hump Day Hustle, featuring late models and wingless sprints.
Late model speed weeks at the Perth Motorplex. Scott, Jeff Roth from the United States is going to be there. They've got 37 cars. I thought it was 40, but 37 cars.
That's a good field.
They call them nominations. It's required.
Entries.
It's required that you pre-register to run one of those races. But, that's a big deal. And I think it's on Clay Per View, CLAY Per View. If you want to watch it here in the States, you'd have to watch Friday morning and Saturday morning, our time, to catch those races. But should be a good show.
Yeah, when you said nominations when you came in tonight, I was like, what, are they having an election for dirt late model drivers or something? Gotta get nominated first?
They call them nominations.
One of those crazy, just like we call pickup trucks, and they call them
Utes.
There you go.
UTE.
Tire Power Mange 'em Up Speedway in action Saturday with the BGR Street Stock Stampede featuring Street Stocks, production sedans, and super modifieds. High Tech Oils Toowoomba Speedway on Saturday. In action with sprint cars, 360 LS sprint cars, and wingless sprints. Then we got Tires and More Esperance Speedway, also Saturday. The Southeast Open season finale featuring street stocks and production sedans. And that's it for Australia.
Yeah.
Quite a bit going on. Luke Soil Late Model Dirt Series, the Winter Nationals at Golden Isles Speedway continues tonight through Saturday. That wraps up. World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series, they have quite a bit going on this weekend. Well, 2 races. The Dega Duel at Talladega Short Track Friday night. Then, as we mentioned, for the Black Ice Brawl at Magnolia Motor Speedway in Columbus, Mississippi on Saturday. NTT IndyCar Series back in action this weekend. It's one of those IndyCar NASCAR weekends at Phoenix Raceway.
And it didn't get a lot of good PR last weekend.
Well, this time it's the IndyCar is kind of like a support almost because they're running Saturday. The Good Ranchers 250 for the NTT IndyCar Series will be Saturday at 3 p.m. on Fox, which is weird because they're on the Mothership Network.
Right.
But the Cup race on Sunday
is on FS1.
Is on FS1. We'll talk about that here in a second. The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race, also at Phoenix Raceway. That's going to be Saturday night after the IndyCar Series race. That's the GovX 200. That'll start at 7:30 on the CW. And then the NASCAR Cup Series Straight Talk Wireless 500 Sunday at 3:30, and that is on FS1, as you had just mentioned. So there you go. That is your race menu for this weekend, and that's about going to do it. How about we draw for that Hammer Down Racing Report window sticker courtesy of DCR Graphics. Again, if you win one of these or you buy one of them, $5 from DCR, slap it on your car. You don't have to get one. Take a picture of it, tag us, send it to us, send us a message, just somehow get us the picture. We'll add you to our Hammer Down Army, and we'll report on your finish each and every week as long as you submit it to us by Thursday night. So there you go. Let's get rid of this and bring in our giveaway tool to give that away. Let's see. We got 1 in 6 chance to win that sticker tonight. So here we go. For the Hammer Down Racing Report sticker, one of the very last of the original Hammer Down Racing Report stickers, Dean Henry, winner of that. And Dean, he's got the men's hockey for his Facebook profile.
I don't think we can do that, Scott, because
he won recently within 30 days. So should we draw again?
Yep.
All right. So now you're down to a 1 in 5. Sorry, Dean, you already have one still that needs to be claimed. So
February 12th. So he falls within that 30 days.
Within 30 days. Also, we can make up the rules as we go. James David, has he won recently? You don't have one for him?
And I don't think he's won.
I don't think he's won this.
That one.
Okay. Well, we'll let James David win. Here you go. Congratulations. You got yourself a Hammer Down Racing Report sticker. I thought I saw that. I don't remember if it was him or not. Might be selling his car or something. Was he selling his car? I thought I saw he was selling his car or something. Race car. I don't know. Maybe that was somebody else.
I think there was some controversy.
There's always controversy. Probably not restraining order controversy as of yet.
I hope that never, ever becomes a thing.
Yeah, so don't get any ideas from tonight's show, please. Sorry, Dean. He says boo. You still got one, so you got a Hammer Down sticker.
And you got mentioned again on the show, Dean.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Thanks to producer Dave Kemmer. We didn't get an update for the ARCA race that was going on. Shake your head, Dave. Is the ARCA race still going? Or is it... so apparently the ARCA race is still going. We can catch the end of that. Thanks to Dave, everything he does. Contributors John Young, Bob Stazak. Make sure to like us on Facebook. Follow us on X at Hammer Report. Follow us on YouTube. Listen to us on your favorite podcasting platform, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. You can also watch us on Spotify. What'd I miss?
He says he's filing a law order. Restraining order, yeah.
Oh. Well, does that mean I can't go to Fremont Hall of Fame thing?
I don't know.
Damn. Where was I? Oh, check out HammerdownRacingReport.com for listening to the show. Whatever you need, it's on there. Including I didn't mention it tonight, but the Hammer Down podcasting services. If you want to put a podcast together, information on there, click on podcast services on HammerdownRacingReport.com. It doesn't have to be a racing podcast. It can be about anything. Food, like you mentioned.
Food.
Maybe a law one about history of restraining orders. I don't know.
And racing.
Yeah. Thanks to our sponsors, Oakshade Raceway, Ron Miller Race Cars, Magic Moment Entertainment, Dittman Motorsports, Dominator Race Products, and DCR Graphics. And also thanks to our guest this week, Kyle Moore. Next week on the show, Attica. Going to get things going. Justin Liskey.
Opening news.
what's his title there? Operations manager, director.
Yeah, I
of
think that's
operations,
it.
something like that. The guy in charge of a lot of stuff will be on the show next week. Talk about the upcoming season at Attica Raceway Park, and hopefully we'll have an update as to the status of their opener.
Right.
Too. Hopefully we won't have one before then, because if we do, then it would mean that it.
And a new
good.
challenge for the previous week's winner.
That's right. Dave was telling us something about this, but I had not actually seen it myself. But something about the feature winner would have to start sixth in.
Even if he wins his heat race.
The feature winner from the previous week
Right.
would start sixth in the feature of the current week,
Right.
but they have to transfer into the feature to be
Right.
eligible for that anyway. So
Yeah, they'd have to be in a redraw position, which means first or
and I think there's
second.
extra money he mentioned.
Yeah,
on
if
that
you
for that.
win from P6, I think for the sprints it's an extra $1,000.
Oh. We'll have a full report of that on next
Yeah.
week's show. So
Big money, folks.
yeah, looking forward to that.
Scott,
Again,
before we close this, baby, I understand that my dog is a big fan of the Hammer Down Racing Report. So, Henry, you're a good boy. Good boy, Henry.
that is breaking news. Breaking news right there, hot off the press. Good job, Henry. Dave's laughing. That's great. Our biggest fan's a dog. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, so you mentioned next week, Justin Lisk.
Sorry about that.
I'm all discombobulated. Let's get out of here. We'll see you next Thursday with Justin Lisk guy. That'll be 7 o'clock. That is a wrap on this show number 417 of the Hammer Down Racing.
You have been listening to the Hammer Down Racing Report, available on demand on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting platform.